Yeah, yeah, baby. DJS here. Yeah. So we're here to talk about the situation now. Now we just had some very good news. Yeah. I mean, literally 10 seconds ago. Yeah. Listening to the radio, LBC Radio London, and Donald Trump released a video saying that he's okay, he's getting better. Yeah. Because now they're playing some game with Trump now. One source of information is saying that he's okay. Yeah, he's saying that he could walk out of here right now and go to work. Then another source is saying, oh, he's in a very bad situation. We're telling the next 48 hours all this shit. Yeah. I mean, this man needs to pull through the situation and he can't trust people around him. Yeah. And this situation now is getting really silly with this virus. Yeah. I mean, it's getting really, really silly. I mean, I went to YouTube yesterday, something come up about app. Yeah. Today, I went to Instagram, went to look at some girls. Next thing I know, something about apps, like they were trying to link apps up to my phone. Sorry. Like they was trying to link some apps to my motherfucking phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. Went out, went to sort out some utility bills situation. Walked past the KFC. What did I see? This motherfucking, we call it QR code. Yeah. So I walked down, saw out my utility, come back. I said, let me just look at this motherfucking sign. Did it say? Like, no, you like they want you to do some QR code track and test before you can go in KFC. This is getting very serious, man. I mean, if before you're careful, we'll be in a situation like we won't be able to eat, buy food, or anything unless we're tracking, tracing everywhere we go. And that's what the situation is now. They're tracking and tracing so much. Yeah, they're literally going to bring this whole world to a standstill. Yeah. So these are some facts that emerged yesterday. So like they're doing a lot of testing in universities in the UK. So they done a test in a university in Newcastle or Newcastle, however you want to pronounce it, and 770 people in Northumbria tested positive, but most didn't feel ill. I mean, that's very important. Yeah, 770 people in the university tested positive in Northumbria, Newcastle. Yeah, but what did it say? But most didn't feel ill. Now, where's this all gonna end? Yeah, I mean, like for instance, the whole word pandemic means like that everyone's just dropping dead. Walking down the street, there's a dead body. Oh, there's another one. There's another dead body. You're jumping over. You jump. You're jumping over dead bodies everywhere you go. Yeah, it's not like that. Yeah, people get ill. Yeah, and then they get better. I mean, like there was a situation this week. I was listening to the radio. Some old man rang up. No, it was an old woman. She was what, in her 80s and 90s, and she said, "Oh, she had it." That's what she said. She said she had corona, then she had pneumonia at the same time. So, and she's the fucking old woman still pulled through. This woman's 90 years old. She had CV-19 and she had pneumonia and she pulled through. But oh, we have to close down the whole wide motherfucking world, man. Something's not motherfucking right. Yeah? Something's not motherfucking right. Yeah, this is bullshit. Yeah? Something's not motherfucking right. Yeah? And while they're locking us down like fucking chickens in a coop, yeah? Wrecking the motherfucking economy. Everyone's losing their jobs, yeah? MPs are swanning around like nothing happened. I mean, everyone in the UK knows, but people outside of the UK probably don't know. We had a Scottish MP. She left Scotland, came down on a train, and she tested positive for this shit, yeah? CV-19. She came down on a train, 400 and something miles. No, whatever, it took 4 hours. The train journey takes 4 hours, yeah? So she comes down on this train from Scotland to London, which is hundreds of miles, yeah? And she knows she's positive. Meanwhile, they're telling us tracking trace, don't go out. Every 5 minutes, updating the law. You'll get £1,000 fine. You get £10,000 fine. She's the MP. She's making the law, yeah, and it's very serious in Scotland, yeah. She comes down to London. She does her MP business, her senator business, yeah. And then she gets on the train and goes back up, affecting everyone along the motherfucking way, yeah. So now they've asked her to resign, but apparently, this morning they were saying she didn't resign. Maybe she resigned in the last 5 or 6 hours. I don't know. But this morning, this afternoon, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, she was still in her motherfucking job, and everybody was demanding that she resigns. Yeah. Now this shit is fucking up the whole wide world. Yeah. And I just hope at the end of this, we're gonna have certain people in prison. They need to be in prison. Yeah, certain people need to be behind bars. Yeah, and they're lucky. If it was Romania, they might end up like the Chow motherfucking Chescus. Yeah, if it was Romania, they might end up like Nicolae Ceausescu and his motherfucking evil wife. Yeah. Now, in your family, yeah, in your family, yeah, your great great grandmother, your great great grandfather founded a business in 1820. Yeah, that business has been in your family for hundreds of years, passed down, father and son, father and daughter, running the business, employing the family. All that shit is on the line now. They want that shit closed down. Yeah, all that business that's been in the family for hundreds of years, they want to close your shit down. Yeah, they want to see you in the street sleeping on a fucking park bench. Yeah, they want to see you sleeping under a fucking bush with the fucking hedgehogs. Yeah, these motherfuckers is foul. Yeah, everything. They want everything to fucking just turn to fucking dust. Yeah, destroy the economy. No, everyone's homeless in the street. Yeah, this is crap. Yeah, and meanwhile they're telling us this, they're fucking around, going to restaurants. Yeah, not social distance in the restaurants. Yeah, more than six of them to a table. Yeah, these are all the stories I hear coming through this week about what these MPs are doing, the elite are doing. But meanwhile, if we slip up, there's £1,000 fine for us. There's a £10,000 fine for us. Yeah, yeah. So like I'm saying, you can't work. Yeah, you can't pay your rent. You can't pay your mortgage. Everything you worked for all your life is now gonna be finished. Yeah, and a lot of people, a lot of decent people, law-abiding people, they're all getting upset, and it sounds like they're ready to kick off. Yeah, but I don't know where this is all gonna end. Yeah, they're gonna bring everything to a standstill. You can't function. Yeah, we had this man on the radio talking today, and they got this situation now in the UK where they've got the situation in the UK where in this got a place called Kent, a county called Kent, yeah, and they have a port there, yeah, where goods come in and go out of the country, yeah. So they created some mad system, some insane system. So basically, what they're doing, they're gonna there's gonna be a big problem with goods coming in and out, yeah, yeah, and that means the goods that do get in, there's going to be a big problem. Yeah. So the goods that do get in are going to be more expensive. Yeah. Then a lot of goods will not get in. Yeah. And I fear, I mean, they even told you themselves, there's going to be a food shortage. Yeah. When the food's not going to get into the country, we're going to have a serious problem with our starvation and hunger. Yeah, we already have a situation we've gone on now for 10 years plus with people going to food banks. I mean, I even heard stories about police officers going to a fucking food bank. I mean, how ridiculous is that? Yeah, they do their job. Yeah, they're protecting everyone. And then he or she cannot pay their rent or mortgage and eat, so they've got to go to food bank. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, and something has got to change. I mean, everyone is up in arms about this. Yeah, you're listening to the radio now. You have radio presenters that work for the government. They're part of the system. Even they're like, hold on, this is crazy. Even they're rebelling against it now. So we've got the elite, yeah, hidden away in their castle, and they've got a moat in front of the castle, yeah, and they've got a drawbridge. The drawbridge is up. No one can't get in over this water to get into the castle, yeah. You got people like Bill Gates living where he's living in his bunker, making all the rules, and then you got the ordinary people, yeah, who's suffering, and the police, yeah, and the army, will be in the firing line. Yeah, they'll be in between the system and the people. But the thing is, the same people are going to be starving too. They'll be expected to pay their rent, pay their mortgage, somehow feed themselves during the food shortage. So they're going to be fighting for their own fucking destruction. Yeah. Now they're talking about this vaccine. Yeah. Like, oh, everyone has to take the vaccine. Talk about the army distributing the vaccine. So what? What's it gonna be? Take this, take what else? It's not tested, sir. It's not tested. It takes 8 years to develop a vaccine. It takes 8 years to develop a vaccine, and most vaccines don't work. That's what Sir Professor John Bell said. Shut up. Take the vaccine or else. Is that how it's gonna be? Huh? Is that how it's motherfucking gonna be? I don't know, man. We're all going down a slippery slope. It's all going down the slippery motherfucking slope. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the last 2 weeks they were kicking off in Trafalgar Square. I don't know if they was there today. I didn't hear anything. You always hear, oh, it was in Trafalgar Square. Oh, someone got hurt. Policeman got hurt. This week I haven't heard nothing, so they probably wasn't there. Yeah, yeah. So like I'm saying, man, everything you've worked for all your life is now going to deliberately. It's all deliberately going to go down the pan. Yeah. You went well. One good thing is if you take the vaccine and you die, at least you don't have to pay back your student loan. So at least that's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. You went to fucking uni, you went to college, yeah. You're in debt up to your fucking eyeballs, yeah. Everything you work for now is going to be thrown away, all thrown away, yeah. And everybody's set to lose everything, lose your house, yeah, lose your future, starvation, yeah, people losing their sanity. That's all you can hear, yeah. University students were ringing up earlier in the week. saying, oh, some people are going crazy. They won't let us out. They're saying, oh, they won't let us out for Christmas. But because of the pushback, yeah, they're saying now the students will be let home for Christmas. I mean, they're like prisoners. They had them like prisoners. They weren't getting food. Yeah, you had screws patrolling outside their motherfucking cells. I mean, their rooms. Yeah, yeah. Another thing they were saying, they're not they're locked up in their rooms like convicts. Yeah, they're not getting food. They're not learning anything, but the university doesn't want to pay back the money. If you're not teaching them fuck all, yeah, they're locked up, they're banged up in their cells, yeah, well, then you have to give the parents back the money. They paid £9,000 for the tuition. The children aren't being educated, they're being brutalized, yeah, they're suffering, yeah, they're being treated like sewer rats, yeah, and then you've got the nerve to think you're going to keep the fucking money for abusing someone's kid. Oh, you're having a fucking laugh, man. If I was a parent, yeah, and I paid that money, I'd be straight fucking up there. I'd be straight up there, blood. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Fuck you, man. Yeah? Treating my fucking child like a convict. They ain't done nothing wrong. Yeah? This shit's getting out of control. Like I said, man. I mean, are we going to get to a situation soon like you try to go into a shop to buy food and then you have to scan something with your phone? And if you don't scan something, this track and trace with your phone, then you can't get food or water. Yeah, this is bullshit, man. Yeah, like I said, at the end of all of this, somebody needs to be in prison. Yeah. At the end of all of this nonsense, these people need to be in prison. Yeah, I just want to know they're in prison. But these people, they always think, it's not going to happen, but it happens. Yeah, it's very hard for these people to get locked up. I mean, certain people never got locked up and probably never will get locked up. Yeah, Bill Clinton never been locked up. Yeah, what did Donald Trump say? If it was me, you'd be in prison. Hillary Clinton's never been locked up, but lesser people, thank God or thank Trump, went to prison. Jeffrey Epstein went to prison. Harvey motherfucking Weinstein went to prison. What's his name? Bill motherfucking Cosby went to prison or is still in prison. Or motherfucking Kelly went to prison. Yeah? So, it's good to see that, these celebrities who think they're above everybody, they're God, they're like Jesus, looking down on everyone. At least they know they can go to prison, yeah? And that's what's going to happen, yeah? These people making up all this nonsense, yeah, is going to prison. Destroy it. I mean, listen. I mean, this is fuckery, yeah? I mean, when this thing first started, I went to certain government websites in March, and they was already saying, oh, there's going to be social distancing until 2022. I mean, this thing's just emerged. Nobody knows what it is. How already they're telling you there's going to be social distancing into 2022? Tell me that, yeah? Then they started this thing, the new normal, the new normal. They keep saying it over and over again. You've heard it. The new normal, 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 like brainwashing you to think, oh, this is really, this is how the rest of our life's gonna be. You must be fucking crazy. Yeah? I mean, we grew up, yeah. What did they tell us? They spoke about Mussolini, they spoke about Adolf Hitler, they talk about Chairman Mao, yeah? They spoke about Khmer Rouge, they spoke about all these despots, yeah? Khmer Rouge killed 60 million, Chairman Mao, was it Chairman Mao? The Chinese guy, man. Yeah, it's Chairman Mao, isn't it? Was it Mao? Fuck. Yeah, it's Mao, isn't it? Hold on, let me just check something. Killed 80 million, yeah? Then, I mean, they're screaming off their heads, yeah? last year and even this year about what's his name? Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un. He's so bad. He treats his people like this. Kim Jong Un. Yeah? And now they're even worse than Kim Jong motherfucking Un. Kim Jong Un. Chairman Mao. Mao Zedong. Just Google this up. Do you know what I mean? Make sure I get my facts right. Yeah? So, he killed 80 million people. Yeah? And as far as I know, he was controlled by the CIA and he had to kill the people. Yeah? Same thing, the Khmer Rouge killed 60 million people. They had to do it. So now the situation is like, yeah, it's China's time to rule the world. Yeah? It's China's time to rule the world. Yeah? China have been given the power in the world, manufacturing, the Suez Canal, no, the Panama Canal, probably the Suez Canal. They're in the Caribbean. They're controlling Africa. They're controlling everything. Yeah. So it's China's time to rule the world. Somehow, this vaccine, I mean, this virus leaks out of Wuhan. Then you hear stories, you Google it, you find out that Bill Gates, yeah, and this laboratory, no, this virus, there's a connection between Wuhan, China, the laboratory, and the laboratory in Galveston, Texas, and also there's a Canadian laboratory involved. They're all involved, yeah, in this virus that escaped from China, yeah, in Wuhan. What's going on? In fact, they were saying this morning, um, people in China are being forced to take a vaccine. Oh, Mao Zedong. Oh, interesting. Okay. Mao Zedong, also known as Chairman Mao, was a Chinese communist revolutionary who was the founding father of the People's Republic of China, which he ruled as chairman of the Communist Party of China from its establishment in 1949 until his death in 1976. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, he said Wikipedia said he had seven children. I hear that this guy would just go around China and any woman he saw, he would just rape her. Yeah, and they said he stank. He never washed. It was horrible. He was obnoxious. And he could just take any woman he want and f her. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, like I'm saying now. Yeah. So it's China's time to rule the world. Yeah. So all these people had to exterminate their people and kill them. Yeah. So if it's China's time to rule the world, well, what do you think they're gonna do? Yeah. If they've got the power in the world, it's all about China. I hear they control Hollywood. Yeah, they have an import of what's put in movies and all that. Yeah. Their propaganda is now put in movies. What if China's now in charge of the world? Yeah. And back in Chairman Mao's time, they had to kill 80 million of their people. What do you think they're going to tell us now, the West? They say, well, we had to kill 80 million. Now you have to kill 80 million of your people. Yeah. God knows how many people were killed. Yeah. 80 million in China, 60 million in Cambodia, Khmer Rouge. Yeah. God knows how many people died in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. God knows how many people died in the Vietnam War. Yeah. And to this day, how many children are being born deformed in Vietnam because of Agent Orange or children still being born deformed because of what happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Yeah. So now they'll be like, yeah, you smoked our people. Now we're gonna smoke your motherfucking people. Yeah. And all this virus comes up, the whole world's fucked up. Yeah. And that's the thing. At no time do I hear anybody apart from Donald Trump. All Donald Trump is saying the China virus, the China virus, the China virus. But nobody is saying, well, China done this, yeah, so they have to pay compensation, or China done this, so we have to take them to The Hague, or there's no punishment for this thing that's destroyed the whole world. So it makes me believe, that maybe they are in cahoots. Maybe the conspiracy theorists, if you want to call them that, maybe they're right. How comes no one's calling for China to be prosecuted? No one's saying it. It's just like, oh, this virus is here, close everything down, you lost your job, the new normal, no more nightclub, yeah, no football, no sports, no pub, yeah. But nobody's saying, yeah, we have to bring China to task. We have to prosecute China. Have you heard anyone say that? I fucking haven't. I ain't heard shit. Yeah, I heard fucking shit. Yeah, something's not right. Something's not motherfucking right. Do you know what I mean? Something's not right. Something's not right. Yeah? Like I said, where is this going to end? Yeah? What are they saying? Oh, if you got this virus. Yeah? And another thing. I mean, how many movies was made in Hollywood, say in the last fucking 6 years, about a virus escaping? Do you think that's just a coincidence? Do you really think it's a coincidence that there's been all these movies about a virus escaping, all the areas are locked off, no one can't go in, no one can't go out, everyone's dying, yeah, the whole what? Yeah, they're literally making